What is up? What is up? What is up, y'all? It's your girl, the Nasty Girl. What is up? Look, today is Monday, the 19th, August 19th, Monday, August 19th. I hope y'all having a good start to y'all Monday. It is the wee hours of the morning that I'm doing this video. It's 2 something going on 3 a.m., but I decided to go and do it before I took my 1-2 hour nap to go back to work, so I wouldn't be yawning and super sleepy on the video. So look, one thing I forgot to talk about on the last video, let me get that out first. My yard man. Y'all know, y'all say black people don't have black people, but my yard man. So I was upset. And if he hid, he hid. If he don't, he don't. I don't think he watched this stuff. I don't even think he's on my video stuff. So anyway, he had called me that Wednesday before the last video and told me, you know, Miss Lily, we're gonna come mow your grass today. So I said, okay. And normally he don't call me, he just come and do the yard. And so I get home and the grass not cut. So that's Wednesday. Thursday go by, Friday go by. Saturday I go to work. I come home, change my clothes, because we was doing the anime my series stuff. Went to see some friends who came into town for a little bit. When got back from anime my series, my front yard was cut. Just the front yard, not the backyard. So just the front yard. So Sunday I went picked up my people that came into town, and we went ate breakfast and came to the house before they had to catch their flight. So when we got back in the car to take them to the airport, I rode down there because I see he was loading up his truck, and I passed. Oh, Miss Lily, I'm gonna do your back today. Let me tell you something, my people. For one, it had already been a month since he cut it. So I was going to get somebody else to cut it, but it had already been a month. So I was like, I ain't going to do the next person, so I'm going to let him go and cut it. He going to get one more cut. Probably one more cut. But I think I might have to let my grass man go, because and the thing of it is, he stayed 1, 2, 3, 4 houses down from me. Now his grass be looking, he keep his grass cut. And I understand. Keep your grass cut. But you can walk down the street and mow this grass. If you ain't even got an edge and stuff, just mow it down. You know what I'm saying? So I was a little upset about that. And that's probably why I couldn't remember, because I probably would have been cussing a little bit on the video. So, anyways. Tell you, women like consistency. If you're going to come every other Wednesday, I want you to consistently come every other Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? We need consistency. That's why us, now me personally, I don't like the ACA food, but I will if I truly have to, you know, and you got to take me there. So if you take me there, you didn't cut up quite a bit for me to cut up in ACA food, especially in public. Now, behind closed doors, that might be a different story, but in public, I try not to act a fool. But getting to the, and I don't want this to be a sad video. I don't want to get upset while I'm talking about this. But B King has passed away. B King passed away on the 15th of August. So just a few days ago, he passed away from a pulmonary embolism. If you don't know what that is a blood clot in your lung. In 2021. The one time I went into the hospital, I had a pulmonary embolism. Most people instantly die from this because they block up, you know, arteries and stuff, and just kind of block up the wrong one at the wrong time, and you can go. So, you know, from what I hear, he passed out while he was at a radio station, and for me, and I'm sure he probably felt the same way. But I had a hard time breathing. I didn't pass all the way out, but I hit the floor. I could barely walk because it was so hard to breathe that I didn't want to even kind of move. I was moving real slow trying to get in there, get around, And I had been breathing funny for a little bit before the main incident happened. So, I was just like, oh, I'm just tired. I need to lay down. So I was laying down a lot. I have videos of the day before I went to the hospital, or a couple of days. I had my baby with me playing in this room, this particular room. It's the office now, but it used to be my bedroom. I remember laying in the bed right here, and was having a hard time. I felt better laying down, but that is a very, now that I think about it, because at the moment I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared when I was in the hospital. It took them all day to figure it out. I got there at 9-something. It was like 4-something in the evening when all these doctors, nurse. One nurse practitioner told me before send me home, I had vertigo. That's what he told me. But when he walked in there, I'm looking dead in his face, and he looking at me like, yeah, she's sick. And I said, all these people coming in hollering, acting a fool. I'm throwing up. They throwing up, and I can't stand to hear or see people throw up. Just acting a fool. And then I say it'd be people like me that's just calm and quiet, be the main ones that's the sickest in here. And that nurse say, yep. They had tested me for COVID because it was during COVID time. She's like, if you pull back, I ain't gonna fight you later. I want to get in. I want to go home. And this was the day of the ice storm, when we was having the ice storm. I think it was Valentine's Day. of 2021. So I had a pulmonary embolism. So I know what that feels like. And so he had to been breathing kind of funny for a little while. A lot of people like, he lost weight and blah, blah, blah. That has nothing to do with nothing. All that traveling he doing. So mine traveled for my leg because I was doing a lot of traveling. Travel from my legs to my lung. Luckily, mine went in and dropped down to the bottom of my lung and settled. So when I went to use the restroom, went to pull my stuff up, it kind of, gravity, bending over, gravity. Boom, it went up and came in. That's when I was like, I don't know, I was something wrong with me. Then I hit the floor. So it was just crazy. So if you feel like you're breathing funny, go get checked. I'm going to just say it like that because it just really feel like, when people say short of breath, but, when you run a little bit and you're tired, but you ain't ran nowhere. You just got up. And you feel real tired. It make you feel real tired. So just know I understand probably leading up to that day how he felt, because he probably had been breathing funny for a little bit before that pulmonary embolism got to the point to where it took him out. So we got to think about this because, they saying you had COVID, you throwing it. From the shots, you throwing the clots. It was just a lot of stuff going on during that time. Now, I hadn't had the shots yet, but I did have COVID. And, they were saying COVID from COVID. COVID was making people throw blood clots. So a lot of people was thinking it was from that. They thinking because I was traveling, it came from my leg. And it was in my left lung on my left side. So be careful out here. Pulmonary embolisms are real. Trust me, it's not fun. Even when I got out the hospital, because they wouldn't let me eat. I had to stay in the bed. I had to use, now I didn't get on the bed pad. I said, you're going to give me a bedside commode at least. I was on my cycle. So it was crazy. And they take you to ICU. So ICU, they have these little nurse hoes. Maybe I should say that. They had these little nurse hoes come in and give you a sponge bath. So they started stripping me, and baby, I said, I get a free bath like this every day? I said, well, go on, let y'all hoes do y'all thing, do y'all sponge, and y'all go on get it together. So, Yeah, I didn't even, my second day, I didn't even get my sponge bed. They kicked me out. But they put me on a heparin drip, which is a strong blood thinner. And then they had me on all these blood thinners. I took the blood. He said, yeah, I took them for 2 years just to be on the safe side. So I am free and clear. I've been free and clear since that. So it was in February when it happened. By that May, the clot was gone. I was free and clear. So just be careful. If y'all not breathing well, go get it checked out. And I'm not talking, y'all know the difference in shortness of breath than sinus. Your nose clogged up. Be careful. Rest in peace. Be king. And that's how I'm going to end it. Don't do nothing I want to do. Lord, I can't even say my same. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. And if you do it better. Deuces.